it's actually not the case that you can predict the performance level of teams in the Premier League based on their performance in their promotion season in the championship. The correlation more or less doesn't exist.
Is that just because there's so much turnover in players, we think? Or, like, is it a tactical thing more?
Exactly. I think it's mostly the turnover in players. I think that there's also an issue. There's some qualitative changes. You go from playing against players with lower levels of technical athletic ability to players with higher. Like, some things are going to translate and some things aren't.
Just like from like a very basic idea, right? Like, you go from being one of the best teams where you have the ball a lot to one of the worst teams where you don't. And so, like, the various talents of even the consistent players are being used quite differently. We talk about this.
That's not a problem that Hull City are going to face.
That is an excellent point.
And then the other thing I think is that there's not only is there tons of player turnover, but also I have a hypothesis that the player turnover is like correlated precisely with teams that recognize they're not good enough, have to do more turnover. And a classic thing you see with promoted teams coming up is believing that they were good enough. Those two things will also make the correlation worse. I don't think this means that Hull City would be fine if they came up. But, I mean, they could just buy tons of new players, and then they'd be a different team. Just ship a Theseus this thing.
Yeah. I mean, look at Sunderland, who bought a lot of players. Give them that.
Yep, and that's what Nottingham Forest did when they came up.